Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Keep It Lite podcast with your boy Willie the Kid, here with Dan O.B.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're both fucking dying on the inside because neither of us have slept real well this whole week, so we're just gonna fake it till we make it. We're gonna pretend that we're super high energy. We're gonna get the fuck after it, and we're gonna put out a great fucking episode. Let's start where we need to start, though.
What do you got?
Our online engagement. Listen, guys, did we expect to be David Dobrik overnight? Yes. Did it happen? No. Or are we gonna do it Dan and Will style then, and just slow and steady wins the race? That's right. Mm-hmm. We're going to keep it light the whole way. But if you're listening to this, tell everyone you know about it. Tell everyone to listen to it. Send them links. Have friends listen to it. If you got a friend and you're like, hey, you're kind of weird. These dudes are pretty weird. They're not real smart, but they're weird. Send it to them. They want to listen to it. Everyone wants to listen to it. We're funny people, okay? My mom told me so, and that means it has to be a fact.
Also, send in your topics.
And send in your topics.
KeepItLightPodcast@gmail.com.
This is Ep.7 that we will post.
Mm-hmm.
How many things have we sent in to the fucking...
We've gotten a few...
Snapchat send it, but none to the email. Send it to the email, baby.
Yep. Go ahead and send it to the email. Don't forget to tag your name. We will shout you out with your Instagram.
Or if you don't want us to shout you out, say that.
Yeah.
But guys, get in there. Get engaged. Help us blow up so that we can make content for you. It's for us, but it's for you too. We're all doing this together.
That's right.
Hey, Will.
What's
do
up?
you know what makes the dream work?
Teamwork.
We're a team, guys. You and me and Will. But mostly me and you. Fuck that Will guy.
I know, what a scrub. Fuck that guy.
So we got some stuff to talk about. Dan and Will are two very large, oversized, overpaid children. You want to let them know what we're doing next week, buddy?
So Dan, we found an Audi R8 on Facebook Marketplace for way cheaper than it was supposed to be. So we freaked out and we were like, oh my god, we're gonna go buy this car. Turns out the ad was fake. I mean, obviously the fucking price was astronomically low.
Surprise.
But in the end, Dan ended up falling in love with the Porsche Panamera.
It's
yeah.
Gotta be the turb.
The 4.2 bi-turbo V8.
It's a 4.8.
4.8, sorry. So that's the move. Next week we're going to Ohio, and Dan's gonna buy a Porsche.
It's gonna be super tight. Have you seen the keys for the Porsches?
Yeah, they look like little cars.
Yeah, dude, they're so tight.
That's wicked cool.
I'm gonna make sure that it stays in my pocket because I'm positive that your dog will fucking chew on it if I leave it out.
No, he won't eat it.
Dude, it looks like just like that dental bone he had and destroyed it. I'll destroy that thing in 6 seconds and I'll be like, oh, there goes $800. Thanks, buddy. You're the man. Dude, those keys are crazy expensive. Do you know, are you like me that like, so every car that I've ever had, I've had 3 cars now, 4, I have to have 2 keys to it. I have to have my backup key at all time.
Like, I don't even think, because a lot of times, like luxury cars, they don't come with a second key.
Your V has 2 keys, doesn't it? No. Really? So if you lose that key, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So just definitely don't lose the key.
I know.
But like, if you do lose that key, you know how much those keys are, dude?
For the Porsche or the Caddy?
For the Porsche, for the Caddy, for all of them.
The Caddy are not very expensive.
I mean, not very expensive for the piece itself, but then you have to take it over to the dealership, and they have to send someone here to get them tuned together. Computer systems and stuff.
What is it for the Porsche?
The Porsche keys, because they're little cars, they're astronomically expensive, and then you have to have somebody come out and flash the ECU and the key together.
Jeez Louise.
Because they both come they come with the remote start ingrained in the engine. It's not like a starter. It's not like a switch on the ignition. Mm-hmm. Like you can install it yourself. It's like part of the car altogether.
Right, it's a flash on the computer.
And yeah, so it'd be like that. So, man, them keys expensive. But then again, I'm gonna own a Porsche in fucking a week. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be rad, dude. It's a sweet car. The interior is fucking blue.
Blue Alcantara, dude.
Dan didn't even know either. He's like, oh, it's black leather. And I looked at it, and it's navy blue. Fucking beautiful.
I've never seen blue Alcantara.
Me either. It's sick.
So, and then in a couple months, we're both going to drive him to the city, NYC. We're going to get a fat deal.
PA. We're going to PA to wrap
wherever
the cars.
we're going. I'm still thinking NYC for the fucking rims. So we're going to go to PA. We're going to catch a fat deal because we're going to get twice the amount of wrap that Will was originally planning on getting. And we're going to get a matching Nardo gray. It's going to be tight as fuck.
I have that dude's Instagram if you want to hit him up, or Facebook.
I will do that when I actually own the car.
Oh, true.
We're going to not put carts in front of horses. Because, like, my dick is already in front of the asshole on this car. Mm-hmm. Do you like how I changed that cart in front of the horse?
Yeah.
Reference to the dick in front of the asshole?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that. Anywho, hi, Mom. Yeah, so then if we're going to go with the matching thing here, we're obviously going to have a picture for the people of us standing in front of the Porsche and the V once they're wrapped in Nardo gray and we're matching because we're fucking brothers at our core. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I feel like we should do matching license plates.
Dang.
Like mine could be keep it and yours could be light and a number, or like vice versa.
I think we should just get liveries.
What?
Yeah. So liveries are just like huge stickers on the sides of the cars.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it just makes your car a billboard.
I'm super into that.
That'd be
I would actually hate that because I have a weird thing about stickers, but I'm super into
I
that.
don't like them, but I think it'd be funny for the Keep It Light podcast listeners.
Yeah, dude. You should, like, what if they saw some public? They'd be like, that guy makes podcasts. And then every other person would be like, wow, that guy's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, nobody would get it.
But then would you be like, bye, and be like, bye.
It'd be pretty funny.
Do you want to talk about how at work today, while I was thinking about the car, out loud? So I'm thinking about the car, and we spent all of last night just listening to videos of catless Panamera turbos, and dude, they sound so tight.
Yeah, it's just sweet.
They got that sweet fluttery whistle for the turb, old turby turb.
There's two.
Wing-tang.
There's two turbies.
And then, so out loud, I kept making the noises. I was like, mine goes yang, 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 yang. And then Will, because he's got a bigger block, or bigger heads, his goes, whoa, 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 whoa. So I kept making those noises out loud because I'm just so stoked about it. And one of my coworkers comes by on a forklift and goes, hey, are you having a stroke or something? Like, what's going on? And I was like, nah, I'm just imitating cars. I'm insane.
I'm fine.
It do be like that, though, you know? It is what it is. So, yeah, we're definitely, like, I looked at the first airline that came up, and I was like, $92 to go to Ohio. And Will's like, book it. We're going on Monday. I called them. I was like, is it available? And they're like, yeah, no one fucking wants to buy this thing. And I was like, well, save it. I want it. Yeah. It's mine. They were like, okay. They're like, when are you going to be in for a test drive? And I was like, I'm flying in from New York on Monday. And they're like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I'm dumb. You know, what about it? What do you want? What do you want from me here? You would have like an intellectual answer to why I do anything? The answer is I'm 20 and I don't have to not do anything. Yeah. You know?
I can't not.
There's no reason to not, so just do it.
Where in Ohio are we flying into?
Columbus. Why, do you think you with your you do have a magic power for finding cheaper flights than I ever find? I say 92. Will's going to come back and he's going to be like, I found them for 37.5 cents.
No, these are all wicked expensive.
Corona time.
These are all 200 beans.
Really?
What fucking airline did you book that
Delta,
with?
one way. That's
Delta?
the key.
Dude, I'm looking at Delta right now. It's $286.
Dude,
guy.
Drop it to one way. Because the plan is to fly out and then drive it back. Oh, I was on TripAdvisor. Many airlines are now offering more flexible service options in response to COVID-19. Learn more about flight waivers and go fuck yourself.
What day are we flying out?
Monday.
We'll just call it the 23rd, yeah.
The biggest problem that I am seeing right now, by the way, is that we won't get there till 1:46 in the afternoon, which means we won't get to the dealership until 2:30. And then we got to try and send it, have the car in my name with a temporary plate on it by 4 o'clock and be back here by midnight.
God. We have to fly out earlier.
There is no earlier flights.
Well, we have to fly out the night before then.
All right, I'm into that. We can do that. Kick it in fucking Ohio for a night? What is there to do in Ohio?
Not shit.
Let's go to the Ohio State. I've been there. It's actually a really nice campus.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I was going to be in the band, and then I was like, oh, you have to actually practice for this shit? I'm all set. Thanks, though.
I have a hoodie. Ohio State bucket.
I have a hoodie, but it's from a marching band event because I was a marching band kid. What's up?
Right on, dude.
I definitely slayed Punani in high school because bitches love guys who fucking are 400 pounds in the marching band. What's up?
Marching band was crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude, we were all fucking, except for me, because I was 400 pounds. Yeah, but I'm not 400 pounds anymore, so that's super dope.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you.
Life is good, you know. Guys, give this a huge like and a favorite and a thumbs up and a follow and a comment. If you think that me and Will should both get shredded and then just move to LA and be famous fucking podcasters with cool cars, just slay Punani respectfully because we respect women in this bitch.
For sure.
For shizzle.
That's a poll I'm willing to take.
Yeah, dude. What else we got on the list to talk about today? Dude, how are we forgetting about this? Me and Will are podcasting late AF tonight because we both got way too into Supersize Me Too. Holy chicken. For those of you who haven't seen Supersize Me, go find it on the interwebs and watch that shit. It's about a guy who in 2004 ate McDonald's for every single fucking meal, and then like on day 3 was just violently throwing up out of his car because McDonald's is not good for your body apparently.
Is that what happened? I never saw the original Supersize.
Yeah, dude, and he gained like 25 pounds in 30 days, which is insane. His cholesterol like tripled. His heart function was like cut in half, like crazy numbers.
God, dude.
And he was like, why are you guys still eating this fucking garbage? Like, what's going on, America? And he had like this rule because 2004 was still the era of Supersize Me. So they'd be like, do you want to supersize that today, mister? And every time they asked, he had to say yes.
Ugh.
So he had to get large everything. If they asked to supersize it, he said yes. And he, like, I think there was some stipulation that like he couldn't get salads or something like that.
Ew.
Because who the fuck would get a salad from McDonald's? I actually have. They're not that terrible. Gonna be honest.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
What are your thoughts on salads? I used to hate salads as a
Fucking
kid.
big salad guy, dude. I don't like anything in them though. I'm
See.
weird. I like lettuce and dressing.
Oh, dude, I love lettuce, but I try to not to go too heavy on the dressing because that's where they get you with them calories, boy.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm huge on just like a nice
Spinach.
yeah
$5.
salad with some spinach.
Mm-hmm.
You put a chicken breast on that with just salt and pepper, a little bit of that thick cut Parmesan. You know,
Yo.
not the grated, but it's the thick chunks of it. Shredded. But it's not like the
It's
cheap
not shredded.
shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, we're on the same page, bro.
We're the same wavelength, dog.
Dude, you're smelling what I'm stepping in.
I am.
And what I'm stepping in is the 2 weeks worth of your dog shit that's outside of your apartment again. But we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, no. Caesar salad with chicken Caesar salad. That's where it's at, dude.
That's a big one.
When I was at college, the major key for me was to make a nice salad and then grab 2 bowls. And then you take 1 bowl, you put it on top of the bowl that all your shit is in, and you just give that a yak, 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 yak. And then you've got you a nice, freshly tossed salad. Fresh is a complete misnomer, but, like, it's a salad for sure.
There's a salad place in Calabasas that I really want to try.
When we live there?
Yeah.
Like, not before we live there.
Do you want to live in Calabasas?
Fuck yeah.
That's an incredible spot to live in. Like,
Yeah, dude. You want to go start looking at houses that, like, right after this podcast?
Like Kanye, Scott Disick, all those dudes live in Calabasas.
Dude, you know what would be the hardest flex for me?
What's that? Yo, speaking of hard-ass flexes, did you see what Cristiano Ronaldo did?
Yeah, bought a fucking island, dude.
What?
To stay away from the coronavirus?
Just steezing with his family. He's like, I'm going to chill on the island until the shit blows
He
over.
has the most... He bought, I want to say it's the 458 California from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Is the most expensive car ever bought or sold. And I think he bought it.
That's awesome.
Just like...
It's whatever.
I don't know why you'd ever buy that car. Like, you're not going to sell it for more than you bought it for.
For the flex, dude. Ronaldo's a huge flexer.
Yeah, dude. He bought a fucking island, obviously. Dude, we're going to buy 3 islands, though, because we got to flex harder than him. No, the hardest flex, though, you know your favorite scene of Scott Disick? Your favoriteest scene of Scott Disick. Mm-hmm. I want to do that to Scott Disick.
Can you run that back, though? What scene might that be?
I think we've talked about it. Will's favorite scene of Scott Disick is him, like the Kardashians in a restaurant, and Scott's getting a little fucked up, and he orders another drink, and then Chris says, "No, he's cut off. Don't give him any more." And then the guy goes, "I'm sorry, man. She cut you off." And then he pulls out his cash, pulls out a $100 bill, shoves it with 2 fingers down this kid's fucking throat, and says, "No, she didn't."
Yeah.
Dude, what?
One hand with a finger in his face, the other hand with 2 fingers in his mouth, and he's like, "You're gonna talk to me like that? Don't you ever speak to me like that?" That's so fucking awesome.
Out of control,
What
dude.
a flex, dude. Quarter of the way through the podcast here, ladies and
$100
gentlemen. Make sure-
go fuck yourself.
Make sure you guys send in your topics through the email. KeepItLightPodcast@gmail.com.
Guys, engagement. The more engagement we get, the more people to see it. The more engagement we get, it's a vicious cycle. Please, we're here for the clout and to make people smile. Really, mostly to make people smile, because if I don't make people smile, I'll just off myself. But we're keeping it light, so give it some engagement so that your mom can hear it too.
Yeah, dude. And if you don't want
If
to be
your mom's
shouted
hot,
out,
we'll have sex with her. I mean, what?
we will do that. If you when you write in, we will shout you out.
Instantly.
That's
Unless
how
you
that
say,
goes.
unless you have, dude,
Unless you say otherwise, we won't.
if you have some hella embarrassing stories,
oh man,
I love to analyze some embarrassing stories. We'll talk about where you went wrong, where you went right. Guys, we're going to tell all of the embarrassing stories that happen in our lives, so you should tell some too. Like, we're all in this together.
yeah.
I'm Zac Efron, and you're Ashley Tisdale. Do you want to talk about did I send that tweet to you? Somebody tweeted a video, and it's Vanessa Hudgens moaning on a loop.
Oh yeah. You didn't send that to me though.
Out of control.
But I'd like to see that for, educational purposes.
Educational purposes, dude. It's so fire. Like, things I didn't know that I needed in my life. One of them is that video.
Vanessa Hudgens just fucking squealing.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Where it at, though? Where do it be at? I sent you a lot of my own tweets because sometimes you got to be your own biggest fan.
That's right. Yo, also, remember I talked on the podcast, you guys? Remember I talked about that scooter place that tried to fuck me?
Yeah, dude.
In Las Vegas? My dispute was resolved today.
Hell
I got
yeah.
a sweet payout. So fuck you, Las Vegas scooter rentals. Get at me.
How big of a payout was it?
$300.
Hey, that's retirement money, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking where it at, though?
The
All right.
Vanessa Hudgens?
Yeah, dude. I don't know where it at, but I'll find it later, and then after I do some things with it, I'll send it to you. Yeah, it'd be like that. Let's read some of these tweets that fucking Adam Wisniewski sends me. Shout out Adam Wisniewski. He just sends me some fucking freak shit on Twitter, dude. So Big Think tweeted, masturbation boosts your immune system and raises your white blood cell count, helping you fight off infection and illness. And Adam says, I'm very safe. Thanks. Thank you, Adam. Here we go. So after the coronavirus blows over, will y'all continue to practice good hygiene and sanitation, or will y'all go back to not washing your legs when you shower? Do you wash your legs when you shower?
Every time.
Like, scrub them?
Do you not wash your legs when you shower?
Do you scrub your legs?
I scrub head to toe.
No.
What?
Pits, balls, asshole. That's it.
Dude.
Soap touches everything else.
No. You gotta wash everything.
Yes. I bet you don't pee in the shower either, do you?
I piss in the shower.
Dude, like a fucking man. Bones.
Chip me.
I love peeing in the fucking shower, dude. Is there any better?
It's a great feeling. It's just such a wholesome pee.
The only better pee that I've found to date is when you piss off a high piece of land onto a lower piece of land.
Mm-hmm. Like
Nice
you ever
cliff,
piss off a roof?
a real high porch, a roof. All good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One time I was cliff jumping and I was pissing off the cliff and somebody jumped in and I peed on him a little bit.
Nice. I pissed on the ground in the winter, this past winter, and it froze.
Like in place?
No, like on the ground it froze. My pee froze. And someone slipped in it. It was really funny. They didn't fall though. I wish they fell.
Did you, were you ever the type to try and sign your name in a snowbank?
Yeah.
You
Just
and
my initials though.
You and I both have eyes, so it's kind of hard. I can do Dan real easy. Daniel?
I have to do
Dub.
WILL, so I got to pinch several times. Sucks.
I gotta pinch hard because mine's thick. Girth gang. Dude, if going 85 miles per hour makes black smoke billow out of your truck's exhaust, then maybe you shouldn't go that fast.
That's not how that
It's
works.
a tune. Things Adam Wisniewski sends to me.
Shout out, Adam.
Talk about some big fucking black smoke clouds. Tell us how it works. Welcome to the car. Still teaching us things.
Slash diesel truck podcast. So when your motor's under load, that's just how diesels operate.
Load.
They just bellow out black smoke.
Guys, he said load. Hee hee hee. Hee hee.
What'd you do at work today, Dan? Were you very productive or no?
Would you like to take a quick stab at that from the amount of text that I sent you today?
Oh, let me read Jimmy's text.
Let's not. It's alright, we'll just chippity chop out all the ones that I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
We are not reading what you woke up to this morning because I would like to have a career at some point.
It's funny. It's fucking funny.
Alright, fucking read it then.
I don't remember where it went.
So I said, do you ever wish Hitler had won so we could just have all the German cars everywhere? And then this is at 7:30 in the morning. I had just woken up, just cleared the mucus out of my eyes, and that's what my brain went to. Mm-hmm. And it's because I want a Porsche, and so if Hitler had won, yeah, I would have to speak angry all the time because German's a very English language. But I'd have a Porsche because there'd be no tariffs. And then I went into a history lesson, and I said, did you know that if Hitler had taken 25 milligrams and man the fuck up and blown Paris up, or blown Paris off the map, he probably would have won, but he liked the views too much. Guys, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Number one, Hitler was a really good painter. I'm not saying that he's a good guy at all. That's not what I'm saying. It's intriguing to me that someone who's such a sociopath can also be like, I like to paint things. Because painting, like, takes time and patience, and I can't do it because I have fucking, I'll be like vibrating the whole time I'm trying to paint. It's just really interesting to me to analyze shit like that. And the reason he lost the war pretty much is because he didn't want to blow Paris up because he liked the views. His whole cabinet was like, what are you waiting for? Blow up Paris.
God.
That's what we need. And he was like, it's too pretty. I'm not doing it. And then the U.S., they said, land of the free, home of the brave. Peace out, Japan. And that put a real quick stop to the war. And that's why we're back-to-back World War champions, guys.
That's right. I also want to touch on a topic.
Big disclaimer, what Hitler did was wrong. I don't agree with it at all. I just like German cars. It was a joke, not a dick. Please don't take it so hard, everybody.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep it light, I'm going to start throwing lamps. I also want to touch on a topic that I saw earlier this week about iDubbbz.
Idoops.
Yeah. His girlfriend made an OnlyFans.
I respect it.
Yeah, dude.
Are you buying it?
Is he a simp? Like, is that what that means?
I don't know. He was slamming her around before she made an OnlyFans, so
Yeah, but
he succeeded.
Yeah, I mean...
Does she have love in her heart for him?
It's funny, though, because she tweeted, like, 2 years ago or last year, we're all one bad live stream away from making an OnlyFans, and, her Twitch is not doing so hot.
At PewDiePie. Yo, what if PewDiePie made an OnlyFans? I'd pay, like, $35 a month to see that.
What the fuck?
It's PewDiePie, dude.
No.
Watch him go from 100 million YouTube subscribers to 100 million OnlyFans subscribers real quick. Dude, he would be fucking raking.
Has he gotten beaten out by any of the new YouTubers?
He got beat out by T-Series.
Who's that?
They're like Vivo for India, I think, if I understand it correctly.
Well, that doesn't really count.
It doesn't really count, but because India has such a large population and like their internet laws loosened or something, everyone in India was like, T-Series.
Oh my god.
Arabian Nights, not Arabian Days. That's an Aladdin reference. What's up? I'm cultured. Oh, that's what we have to talk about, speaking about Aladdin. So, here's... If I just go right into the topic, it's not going to make any sense. Aladdin. Will Smith did the live-action genie. Can you please say his name? I feel really bad.
The genie?
Robin Williams. It's just like, guys, I'm so sorry. It was just one of those things where your brain just delete. Robin Williams. So they're making a new Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh no, I saw this, dude.
Dude, Robin Williams did it. Why? If you like the movie so much, just go back and watch Robin Williams do it.
I want to know who.
No one's gonna do it. Here's what's gonna happen. No one's gonna ever do it like Robin Williams, because it's Robin Williams, and no one should try to do it like Robin Williams.
Why are they remaking it?
Yeah.
Why? It was made in the early 2000s or 90s.
I don't know. But they're remaking it. It's because they've run out of movie ideas completely. Like, dude, we say it every time we talk about an action movie that we saw. It was like, yeah, it was good, I guess. Like, I like the cinematography. Storyline-wise, I knew what was going to happen.
The whole time.
Good guy was going to win. Dude, even in, in the Infinity Wars and Avengers,
oh my God.
It got to a certain point, I was like, oh no, there's not enough time left in the movie. Like, Thanos is going to win, but then they're going to do another movie, and then Thanos is going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, from long.
It's a huge cash grab, dude. I don't know who was in that board meeting about the Mrs. Doubtfire film going, we should remake this.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, the guy just passed away, 2 years ago?
2 or 3, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Also, dude, here's exactly how that goes. People go to see it because they love Robin Williams and want to see more Robin Williams. Newsflash, you're never going to see more Robin Williams. Just enjoy the Robin Williams that we have.
I know. Celebrate the life.
And then everyone's going to go, that sucked because it wasn't Robin Williams. And then normal people are going to go, well, yeah, did you see how Robin Williams' name wasn't in the credits? Does that register with you? And they're going to bang their fists on tables and go, we want Robin Williams. And I was like, well, there's only one way you're going to get more Robin Williams. And I think you're too big of a piece of shit to see him again. So
yeah. I don't see how remaking Mrs. Doubtfire makes any logical sense.
And it was like, dude, everyone, I know that's how it's going to go.
Remake the fucking Goonies. Remake...
Dude, that's...
101 Dalmatians.
That's how it's going to go. I think they are doing another 101 Dalmatians because they're going
fucking remake Toy Story. Like, dude, whatever you got to do. Leave Mrs. Doubtfire alone.
Why do they think they have to make all of the Disney movies live action, though?
I don't know, because didn't Lion King fucking shit the bed, too?
Yeah, with that killer fucking cast. Donald Glover.
Yeah.
They had Beyonce, dude.
Yeah, Beyonce was in it.
They had nutty names. Seth Rogen is one of the hyenas, which is fucking awesome. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg is a hyena. Fucking awesome.
Dude, they had a killer lineup, a great cast. The movie did not need to be redone, though.
It was just like, oh, no, I've seen this. I know what happens. I don't need to see CGI lions for... I don't need to see Avatar with lions. That's not what I need in my life.
They need to just, remake Beetlejuice... Fucking remake.
Can they make Beetlejuice?
Remake The Mask or any Ace Ventura film.
Can they make Beetlejuice with Beetlejuice, please?
That would be so good.
Hollywood, if you're listening to this, A, blow us up. We know you have the power. B, Beetlejuice in Beetlejuice, pretty please. I'm begging you. I will pay $13, 24 consecutive days. Every day to see it. I want to see that so badly now that I think about it, dude.
Would that be a fourth wall break?
That'd be like 16 walls, dude.
Damn, son.
Dude, there's that fucking Deadpool shout out. Ryan Reynolds, if you hear this, please, could I have a 3-way with you and your wife? She's fucking amazing, please.
Blake, shut up, Blake. I mean, any movie ever. Leave
Blake Lively has the fucking Anna Kendrick plug. I have a low-key love for Anna Kendrick. I think it completely stems from Pitch Perfect, which is like a very lame movie for a dude to love, but like, guys, it's a fire movie.
It was a pretty good film.
She definitely, at more than one part in the movie, grabs her own titties, and it was pretty young when it came out, and I was like, I like boobies, and she just touched hers.
Who's that fat?
Rebel Wilson, she's hysterical.
It's just the same.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's just
kind of like
huge self-deprecating humor, and
yeah, it just gets old.
We get it. You're the token fat girl. Like, we get it. Mm-hmm. We've seen it in every TV show, every movie. I'm glad that you're killing it. You're fucking hysterical, and I'm sure in person you're hysterical, but
just isn't funny to me.
Gosh.
Like Jonah Hill for the longest time. Then he changed up his whole fucking life. And
dude, he did some, right? But he was just a stereotypical stoner for a while. Or Jonah Hill, I'm thinking Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Jonah Hill was just a fat, ugly kid.
Yeah, dude.
And
dude, how did he go? Okay, did you see? I think it was called War Dogs.
That was amazing.
That was a great movie.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Before Jonah Hill.
That's acting. Like, really.
Before.
If you can be an actor, and you can be the fat, ugly guy in every other movie, and then all of a sudden you can be a fucking mogul, a gun salesman, and then all of a sudden you're on Wall Street with another guy. Dude.
Did War Dogs come out before Wolf of Wall Street?
I think so.
Is that movie that old?
Yeah. War Dogs is old. Anyway, you can play all those roles. Being the fat ugly kid, that's an actor, dude.
Yeah.
If you're one fucking, that's why, like, I don't think, I love Jim Carrey to death, but I don't think any of his roles surpassed him as an actor. And when he tried to go outside the boundaries, making like the Number 23 and several other horror films, I just don't think it worked for him. You know what I mean?
Well, it was
not because also, he's weak as an actor.
No, it's because he'd set his niche already.
Right, that's what I mean.
Dude, can you imagine? Let's bring it to fucking Robin Williams. Can you imagine if Robin Williams came out and like tried to do anything even an ounce more dramatic than Good Will Hunting? Like, that's as dramatic as Robin Williams can go. He
did, though. He did. Is that the Good Morning Vietnam film?
Yeah, but even, dude, what do you remember from Good Morning Vietnam? Good Morning Vietnam. Like, him doing corny fucking weird voices. That's what everyone
he was a
about.
Goof. That's like his thing. He was a big goof.
He couldn't be like a fucking cancer patient who's 2 weeks away from dying and trying to say goodbye to everybody. He couldn't do it because everyone would be like, why? You're Robin Williams. I want to laugh and you're making me cry. Mm-hmm. And it hurts my brain. Where's the serotonin?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do heroin to get serotonin, Robin Williams. Thank you very much.
Tom Hanks, great actor.
Has the coronavirus.
Huge piece of shit, but great actor.
Why is he a huge piece of shit?
Because he didn't laugh at that one guy's speech during the Oscars.
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais is the man.
Ricky Gervais.
I think I went back and watched a bunch of Ricky Gervais's speeches.
He's fucked up. He's awesome.
They're all that, like, that one for some reason hit the media as like a huge shock thing. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he just said that."
You know why I think that happened?
Because we have such in-depth internet now, and it's the cancel culture kicking around right now.
I think that it was because of like the human trafficking thing going on, and because he mentioned that,
right?
And because there's so much human trafficking that goes on in Hollywood, they needed to say something about it. I feel like the media blew it up because they wanted to be like, "Oh no, that doesn't happen." You know what I mean? That doesn't happen out here.
Right.
Like, I'm a big conspiracy guy, and I'm huge into theories, and I think that's one of the big ones that should resonate with a lot of people.
What do you think about the conspiracy theory that there is there's an epidemic every time there's an election?
What do you mean?
2008 Ebola or swine flu. 08 was the swine flu.
It was. There was the bird flu.
The bird flu. Then there was Ebola. Now there's that Corona time, baby.
I don't know. I don't
fucking
think it's gonna
everyone.
have anything to do with voters.
Yeah, but isn't it weird that
if it happened in like November, I'd be like, but it's happening now here in March, so I don't.
Yeah, but it happens in March every time. Like, they all start kicking around the same time, spring before an election, the spring of an election year.
I wonder what like the cover up is about. You know what I mean? Like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Right. I'm curious about all that.
Yeah, me too.
I think that the real secret here is Kobe Bryant probably had some knowledge on the Clintons that they weren't real stoked about him having, so they were like, that guy's got to go.
You really think that?
I don't know.
I just think it's odd how the chopper that he flew everywhere.
Yeah, just one day, just...
Yeah.
Like, people had flown it 1,000 times, and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm thinking about... Did you ever watch, oh, fuck, my brain is not on right now, dude. What's the show? Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
And there's the episode where Alex plays hockey, and so, fucking, what's his name? Romanowski, fucking, what is his character's name?
I don't
the
know.
Weird corny dude, the mascot, and he's like,
Yeah.
well, there's no mascot in hockey, so I have to be the Zamboni driver. And then he's trying to cut the brake lines on a Zamboni. Oh, fuck. That's what Hillary Clinton did. She cut the brake lines on a helicopter.
Yikes. That's always what goes on, though, dude. All this insanity and, mass.
The Jeffrey Epstein one, I don't know how anyone doesn't think that's a conspiracy. Like, he was on suicide watch and still got her done.
Yeah.
No one sees anything hinky about that. I see something real hinky about that.
So normally when the first few weeks you're in a maximum security prison, you're on suicide watch indefinitely.
Well, yeah, because if I was put in a maximum security prison, I'd be pretty prone to killing myself.
Just like anybody else. That's what happened to Aaron Hernandez. He was in there for the first year he was in there. He was under suicide watch.
Especially with guys like that, because they're high profile. And with Jeffrey Epstein, it was definitely women trafficking. Was it child trafficking too that he got for? I don't know. The point is, in prison, they don't like people who fuck with women and children, specifically children.
No, but I think they wanted to question him about his connections and who,
Right.
you know what I mean? And
Right.
that's when he killed himself, in quotes.
Killed himself. Guys, we are completely uneducated on this subject. We want to make that abundantly clear. We're just two guys talking out our asses because we can afford microphones and we think it's appropriate to do this.
Yeah, so keep it light.
Keep it light, dude. So, Supersize me, guy, you know? Like, how do we get here? Anyway, so I was thinking about War Dogs. Dude, War Dogs came out after Jonah Hill lost all the weight, though. So, he either wore a fat suit, because he was fat in that movie.
What one?
In War Dogs. He was obese in that movie.
I don't know.
So he either put the weight back on for a role, which respect, or he had to wear a fat suit everywhere, which respect. That movie was like shot in Arizona or somewhere, so he was probably sweating his taint off.
Yeah, some desert they shot it in.
And yeah, I know that Mrs. Doubtfire is going to flop because Aladdin flopped, and everyone was like, Will Smith sucks. It was like, no, he doesn't. He's Will fucking Smith. Like, look at everything he's doing. He's fucking kind of killing it, dude. The reason that movie flopped is because you were like, we want Robin Williams. And then Will Smith was like, I'm not. He's Robin Williams. I love and respect what he did. He was a great guy, but I'm doing Will Smith on this one. This is Will Smith as the genie. And, like, he tried to rap and kick it back to his MC days there for a second. I was like, oh, maybe don't.
Yeah.
And then they were like, it's not Robin Williams, man. I was like, shut up. Just if you wanted Robin Williams, go watch the original animated one, appreciate Robin Williams, and then pull your head out of your ass.
They're also doing a remake on Mulan.
And it's going to be a fucking documentary. Let me tell you about this one, dude. Mulan is a great movie. I love Mulan.
I love Mulan, yeah.
It's the only movie that I know for a fact my elder sister has ever watched end to end. She doesn't like movies. She doesn't watch them. She watches them as background noise. Mulan is the only movie that she's seen and can answer like questions about it if you ask her about it. It's a phenomenal movie. It's a great story. It was a great way for like kids. Like while I was growing up, like that was my first introduction to how the world works.
Yeah, how cruel and unfair.
How cruel and unfair, but also like Aladdin and Mulan are like the only two non-white princesses, and I was like, oh, other people of other colors are just as cool as me. That's dope. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, my parents were there to teach me that too. It was like basically it taught me not to be racist, which is always good. Racism is bad.
I think the point of Mulan was to stand up for what you believe in, though. I think to plant your feet and to kind of argue when you can argue.
Yeah, but it was also like Disney. It was like almost the start of everyone figuring out how to be politically correct, and then we just overshot it because it was like, I think they looked around, and at the time it was like, oh, Cinderella's white, Belle's white, Snow white. Like, let's make a not white one. And then they did that, and they threw some history in there. It was really cool because it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Granted, in the true story, Mulan spends 12 years as a dude, not just like a couple months, and then in all reality would have been executed no matter what. Mm-hmm. It's like China don't fuck around like that. They'd be
didn't she die?
No, because there's a second Mulan. Or are you talking about in real life?
Real Mulan.
Everybody dies.
No, I know. But like, didn't she die?
Yeah, I think she like tragically got murdered by someone. I don't know though. Like I said, just we bought microphones, guys. Don't take anything that we say for worth of fucking its weight in salt.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Disney, what are you doing? They're like, we want to make it closer to the real thing, so there's not going to be any of the spirits, and there's not going to be the dragon or the cricket. And it was like, okay, well then you're making a documentary, and you should go fuck yourself twice. What are you doing?
I don't get what Disney's doing, dude. Star Wars. Big W for Disney.
Well, Disney, here's what I'm saying. This is my big conspiracy that I would like to be the author of a book for. Apple and Disney are the two companies that are going to take over the world. You remember a couple podcasts ago when I fist fucked my phone?
Yeah.
You know how fucked my life would have been if I hadn't got back into it?
Yeah.
Because Apple owns my life because they're my biggest credit card. And like, interest, and like that's the only real credit card that I have. Everything else is debit cards that I can use as credit cards. Mm-hmm. So like that's an important thing that's attached to my credit, which follows me for the rest of my life, and like it's a whole thing. And I'm definitely not about to fist fuck my credit by flying to Ohio to buy a fucking race car, but who's counting? Yeah, and so Apple has me right by the fucking bin piece. And Disney, like, that's our form of entertainment because as humans we live a pretty miserable existence of like, I'm bored, like what should we do? We should watch other people do stuff that we want to do on a big screen. And they own all of that now. They own everything.
Yeah. It's a pretty good monopoly.
Really kind of shitty. Do you know what A23 Studios is? Mm-hmm. I really fuck with what they're doing. They're just like a small studio, like funded by some really well-off people, I guess. And you know how they're at, like who's the youngest movie star? I'm talking Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. They're all old timers at this point, and it's because they've put a monopoly on faces in Hollywood. And it's like, well, we need Tom Cruise, and it's like, well, why can't you just find someone who acts as well as Tom Cruise? You think Tom Cruise is the only one to do it that well?
I know.
You're wrong. You're right. There was Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan did it his way, but now there's LeBron. There was Kobe. Like, there's players who are arguably just as good. It's just like, and then let's not delude ourselves to think that crackheads can't do anything that we can do better. Okay?
Seriously.
Have you seen crackheads do parkour, Will? It's
fucking nuts.
Fucking insane. And I think it's because they have no fear of losing their life, which is crazy, dude. I covet death, and I still, like, I'm like, oh, that's 6 foot ledge is kind of high. I should probably stay away from it. It's like instincts, guys. It's instincts.
Right.
Your dog hears a bird, your dog goes to the window. I see ledges, stay away from them, okay? It's fucking instinct, dude.
Yeah, science. It's how your brain works. I don't know.
You don't know? You need a quick pause? What are you doing? No quick pauses. He's just opening a window. He's going to Google things we should talk about, and then I'm going to say no, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm just hitting our email real quick.
What's your favorite? What do you think is the best song to drunkenly sing along to?
Probably Donald Trump by Mac Miller.
Okay, that's a good one, but that's kind of like rapping. And dude, like if I'm 3 Sheets,
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline's a good one. Dude, have you heard the Big Iron?
This is typical fucking white guy music to blast when you're drinking.
Dude, I love it. Take Me Home Country Road, dude. John Denver when I'm hammered? Are you kidding me right now? Dude, I'll crack a Busch Light right now. I don't give a fuck. Country roads. And then, oh, dude. Dad. Do you know what one of my favorite movies is? It's more recent. It's top tier, but it's not the number one. That's obviously Ferris Bueller on Unchanging Forever and Always. But the Kingsman franchise.
They're pretty good.
I really enjoyed those movies. And John Denver with an English drawl on it. Oh, chef's kiss. That's what I needed in my life, dude. I don't know that actor's name because they all just got overshadowed by Colin Jost and Taron Egerton. But like,
I only saw the first Kingsman, and
so bueno.
The only thing I remember from that movie is him freeing that girl they needed to free, and there being a full nude shot of her, like with puss and everything.
Oh yeah.
And he plows it up.
Yep. If you save the world, we can do it in the butt. And then in the second one, they end up getting married.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's awesome. Good for him.
That's off the chain, dude. And she's a princess. She a princess. He saved the world and get to fuck a princess, so.
That's pretty tight.
You want to save the world and fuck some princesses?
I'd just rather just fuck some princesses. Fuck the world. I don't care.
You want to take over the world and fuck some princesses?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Dr. Evil style.
Oh, fuck yeah. 1 million, billion, trillion. Yo, huge fucking shout out to my man, Mike Myers.
Yeah, dude.
Those movies, in-fucking-sane.
I know.
Dude, his credits on those movies? Okay, first of all, he produced the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the paycheck, Lauren Michaels, but who's counting? And then he was like all of the leads. He was Dr. Evil. He was Austin Powers. He was Fat Bastard.
Yep.
Like, what? Just hire more people, Mike. What are you doing, buddy?
I don't know.
And then there's fucking Shrek, obviously. What was the other movie that he did that was huge, that was like right up there with... I don't remember what it was, but he did another movie that was like that, where he was like all of the leads. It was like, people are cheaper than cameras, Mike. You know that, right?
It's kind of like Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
But not trash.
Yeah, it do be like that. How many of the Shrek films have you seen?
1, 2, and 3. How many are there?
There's like 6, I think.
What?
I don't know. There's like 14 different Christmas, like, episodics.
They need to stop doing that shit.
Second one is the best one. The scene where he's in the potion factory, dude.
I don't remember it.
Dude, he walks in and he's got... So there's like a bunch of dwarves working in the...
Oh, I'm
not dwarves as in short people. Mythological creatures, everybody. We're PC. And so they all have like mini hazmat suits, and then he just has like a mini hazmat suit that only comes down over his shoulder, and acts like he's completely blending in. He's like, "Hey Eddie, how you doing? Working hard or hardly working?" And it's like, you're a fucking ogre, dude. What are you talking about? Even as I was a kid, I was like, well, he sticks out, Mom. And she was like, that's the point. It's Mike Myers.
I remember in the first film, the earwax candle. Oh man.
No thank you. No thank you. Papa all set, no thank you. Have a good one, bye. Yeah, dude. And then dude, we have to give a shout out right now to the original podcasters. Can you name the original podcasters? I'll give you a hint. I was just talking about the person who plays him. Michael Myers. Not Michael Myers. Mike Myers. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Wayne. From Wayne's World.
Oh, Wayne's World. Yeah, dude.
Dude, the original podcasters, dude.
Really? I thought they had a show.
They had a show, but like it was basically a podcast. It was exactly what we're doing right now. It was just two bros shooting the shit with guitars. Wayne's World, party on. Excellent.
What an awesome fucking movie, dude. I totally forgot about Wayne's World.
Dude, I love it. I love it as much as I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure exclusively for the line, be excellent to each other. And party on, dude. And fucking Neo says be excellent to each other like a fucking halfwit, dude. Neo.
They say that
Neo before he was Neo.
They say that on K-Rock every morning.
Do they? Be excellent to each other? Party on, dude.
No, just be excellent.
They straight up stole that from Keanu Reeves, from Neo, the chosen one. Did you ever watch the Matrix movie? You're looking at me with a blank look in your eye.
No.
Decent movies. People get way too deep in the Matrix movies.
I know, that's the thing, dude. Every time I hear the word Matrix,
I'm like, why can't I just fucking watch the movie and enjoy it and be like, he sees green lines. I know. Like, everyone's gonna be like, Mr. fucking Neo isn't the chosen one. Mr. Smith is the chosen one. It's like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up and watch the movie? But then at the same time, we can't. It's hypocritical because we just spent 5 minutes talking about how Marvel sucks dick.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Disney, not Marvel.
Disney. Did you ever see that? I think that was a Vine. How to say Disney in different languages.
No.
Disney. These nuts.
I never saw that one.
Dude, the internet is unfucking matched.
It really is. One thing that I really enjoy is, I just forgot.
Cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash is great.
Beautiful women.
Those are great also.
Expensive cars.
All of them.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes, you know? I'm pleading the fifth, Your Honor. What do you think is the weirdest, like, pet name? Like,
I hate when people do simple adult names for pets.
No.
Like,
I mean, like,
Paul,
no. That's not what I'm talking about. But also, if your cat's name is Paul, go fuck yourself. My friend Jordan has a cat that she thought was a girl, but it actually is a boy, and her cat's name is Lucifer. So she belongs in a psych ward.
I don't get that, dude.
I love her, but she belongs in a psych ward. So
I love when people have like these insane looking German shepherds, and they name them like Loki or like Zeus.
Ralph.
Instead of like a dumb name like Dixie or Ralph.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get a German shepherd, and I'm gonna name him Ralph Macchio.
That's dope.
Just to both piss you off
that doesn't
and
piss me
make you
off.
very happy.
It's Ralph Macchio. Like, if you, it's like the same if I were to get a pit bull and name him like Ivan Drago.
Oh, that'd be kind of tight,
right? Fucking from Rocky IV. The Russian
Man is
machine.
like steel, cannot break him.
If he dies, he dies.
Like Ivan Drago, if he dies, he dies. That's right. I just took it from Rocky Balboa to fucking Wheezy, baby. But yeah, dude. There's another remake we could have talked about. Why the fuck do we need to remake The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith? Jaden Smith, I love you. Your music's fucking dope. Everything you're doing in this world is dope.
I think
we did not need to remake that fucking movie.
But I think that movie was due for a remake. And I think it was a good remake, dude. Because Jackie Chan was in it. What do you mean?
So what?
Kung Fu Master.
But he didn't not even one time that I hear Daniel's son. You want to know my favorite fucking thing about the Karate Kid movies? That I'm fucking narcissistic and I had the same name as the lead character.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
And then, like, dude, fucking that movie, I'll put some respect on it. I do enjoy it. I would, if we put it on right now, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
But, like, there was just, like, weird dad jokes in it. Like, my dad hasn't watched that movie since probably, like, 2008 when it came out. But every once in a while, I'll, like, drop a jacket or something. You know, just, like, normal people shit. Like, oh, shit, I slapped it on my hands. And I'll go to pick it up, and I'll say the one line that he remembers from the whole fucking movie. He'll go, Dan, pick up your jacket with attitude, because that's something Jackie Chan said in the movie. And it's like, Dad, I hope the coronavirus gets you. You fucking boomer, shut up.
You know what I call the coronavirus, dude?
What?
The boomer remover. Shout out Nick. You know who you are, buddy.
Dad, I'm just saying, I'm not worried about the coronavirus because my immune system could have stopped Aaron Hernandez.
Yo, while all you idiots are quarantined, make sure you look back. Take a look back with us and watch all the podcasts from start to finish.
And no matter how long this quarantine is, I can't be quarantined with my family because they're insane and I'm insane. So I'm going to quarantine myself with Willie the Kid. And we're going to... Dude, if there's... Honestly, honestly, if there's a quarantine and both of us aren't allowed to like leave the house because we're not essential, I feel like we're just gonna end up making a fucking epi every day, and we'll just post them.
Yeah, and we're also on Spotify too. So if you're cleaning your house
and you don't want to have to listen to like YouTube and nothing else on your phone,
yeah,
hit it on Spotify so you can, I don't know, watch porn, whatever you do while you listen to podcasts. I
Keep
jerk
It Light
off to the sound of my
podcast
own
on
voice.
Spotify, dude. Make sure also
We'll put it in the link. We'll put it in the description. We've been kind of dog shit about actually making real descriptions, but we're gonna start working on that, guys.
also make sure you hit the email.
Yeah, hit the email, guys. Our goal is not so much to blow up. It's just to like always be improving upon ourselves. Like that's why we're so focused on like next step is to get a fucking studio set up so that we can get a video so we can just make one more thing better about the podcast until we do have something that we're really proud of. And even if only 3 people watch it, it'll be cool because it's like that's something that we did and we can be proud of it.
Yeah, I also too, man, like if you like struggle with anxiety and like if you're at school, especially like if you're in high school and you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, shoot us an email, dude. Send us in your topics. We will talk about your topics.
Even if it's a little too serious and like we can't talk about it and keep it light, we'll still hit you back in the email, dude.
Yeah, always, man. Everyone.
We're both very bored with lives.
Yeah, everyone has.
Guys, send us emails so that we stop buying expensive cars, please. Will's looking at fucking brand new Jeep Wranglers. Guys, it's out of control. It's out of control.
But yeah, everyone's got a friend, and you got a friend in the Keep It Light podcast.
And you got a friend in me, dude.
You got a friend in me too.
I like to sing that to women when I'm having sex with them. You got a friend in me, and then she goes, a boyfriend. I'm like,
You got a friend, and you're just like, maybe not a boyfriend.
If we were filming a porn, it'd be like, you got a brother in me. Like,
Step bro, what are you doing? Step bro, get me out of here, step bro.
how many kids do you think have set up their phone like overnight? Like they saw Toy Story one time and then they like put their iPhone fucking 11 like on a shelf and they're like aimed at the toys and like they're gonna come to life, and then they sit there for 12 hours the next day and they're like my toys didn't come alive. That's how they figure out that Santa Claus isn't real.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I think
if you had that power, would you have done it?
You are freaking out right now,
dude. If you had that power, wouldn't you do that, dude? I was always trying to catch my toys.
I never tried to catch my toys. Like, my first house I lived in was fucking haunted,
dude.
So I didn't even want to know.
I was the type of kid where I would be like leaving my room to go to school, and I'd pull the door closed and then get it like almost all the way, like when you're closing the fridge door, trying to see the light turn off, and I'd be like, I'd jump right back in the room trying to catch my toys jumping up. They never did. Surprise. I know that's shocking to some people. Mm-hmm. They never jumped up.
The only reason I thought that though was because of Small Soldiers.
Yeah, I didn't ever have toy soldiers because of Toy Story. They freaked me out a lot.
No, did you ever see the movie Small Soldiers?
No.
Do yourself a fucking favor.
Hold on. Is this the movie where there's the cowboy and the Indian?
No.
What is that movie?
I don't know.
They're figurines and they come to life.
Oh, that's like Night at the Museum.
No, not Night at the Museum. It's older than that, and it's the same thing but older and not in a museum. And if I Google it, it's just going to come up with Night at the Museum.
But you need to watch Small Soldiers.
What's it about?
It's about this kid who this company starts manufacturing toys with AI.
Okay, so I'm already scared of it.
It's awesome. And this kid gets one that's a reject, and he finds another one that's a reject, and they find all their friends in the dumpster, and it's this kid now has like 5 of these action figures that are all fucked up in their own way, but their quirks make them cool.
Right. Dude, those are the best people.
Yeah, dude.
I swear to God,
fucked up people are awesome.
Dude, me and Will are both incredibly fucked in the head, and like this is why we vibe, okay?
Dude.
My biggest life mentor was like a huge heroin addict, and he pulled his shit together, and like it's so cool to talk to him. He's one of my best friends in the world, and he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, right on.
Guys, if you meet someone who's just a little weird, a little quirky, a little different, befriend them because they'll fucking take you to cool places in your own head. It's fucking awesome.
Absolutely, man. But Small Soldiers, dude, it's about like being different, and I think that's really cool because kids don't
are you saying I'm
anymore.
Different, bro?
No, I'm talking about kids now.
Are you saying I'm not a kid,
kids like
bro?
These days in high school especially watch Small Soldiers, they would get it, you know? It's cool to be different.
Dude.
And it's also cool to have toys that'll shoot missiles and fire launchers, and it's fucking insane.
You know what I thought the scariest movie for the longest time was?
You ever seen the Gremlins? That motherfucker's scary.
No.
Dude, Watch the Gremlins also.
Here's how my childhood went. Top 3 movies that I was scared of growing up. I, Robot with Will Smith. Star Wars Episode 3.
Why?
Because he kills all the Padawans.
Oh, right on.
And I was a child, and like it scared me. I had a really bad nightmare about it, and I didn't watch any of the Star Wars movies again until I was 18.
Master Skywalker, what are we going to do?
And he fucking made some kid sushi.
Oh, he sliced them kids up, dude.
He cut them into some Wagyu beef, you know? And then, what's that fucking vampire movie that you brought up?
The Little Vampire.
Little Vampires.
With Jonathan Lipnicki.
Terrifies
That's one
me.
of my favorite movies. Too.
I'm almost 21 years old. I won't watch it. If you put it on right now, I would leave your apartment.
All right.
Fuck that movie.
Movies you need to watch, Dan. Blank Check.
That's a great movie. I've seen.
Incredible film.
Yes.
Watch from beginning to end because he makes out with a 30-year-old, so that's awesome.
Yes.
Also really
I've
weird.
seen Blank Check. What
Blank
is it?
Check, Small Soldiers, and the Gremlins.
What is Blank Check about? I've seen it. My father.
It's about this kid who goes to the bank to start an account because he doesn't have any money and he wants to save to buy a new bike or something.
Right. Yep.
And he goes there, and the lady thought he was cute, so she sent him up to go talk to the big guy upstairs, and the guy goes, "Juice," because that's the guy who's supposed to come to make a deposit for
Right.
$1 million to bail his buddy out of jail.
Right.
And the kid goes, "No thanks, I'm not thirsty." And he goes, "Oh, a little younger than I thought." Fills his backpack up with like $1 million cash, and he walks out of there, and he's like, "I didn't know that was that easy to go to the bank and they give you." And he calls himself Macintosh, and he's a fucking mogul, and he lives in a castle.
And Forrest Gump is still a simp, guys.
So is iDubbbz, and on that note, folks,
That's another epi in the books, boy.
Take
We
us
got a
home,
little
Dan.
weird on this one because we're both a little bit sleep deprived. Guys, it's all jokes. It's all love. We love you. We love each other. We have casual gay sex.
keep
4
it
feet
light.
apart because Dan's kind of cute, you know? Peace out, guys. Keep it light.